Hi guys. Hello everyone. My name is Chetan Ratnawat. I'm a 25 years of industry experience from IT. I work majority of my work experience from the insurance financial sectors, and I'm a cybersecurity architect. Today we are going to talk about the cybersecurity scorecard, how it's going to help to the SMEs. Let's see what we have to talk about that. Okay. So today's topic is AI-driven risk scorecard for transforming the cyber insurance for SMEs. So let's jump what we have. So let's understand the problem statement first before we talk about what solution we need to propose and how it's going to impact to the industry. So SMEs, okay, small and medium enterprises, has a major challenges because of the unprecedented risk, okay, or cyber attack, different types of cyber attack, and and getting this insurance for the from the insurance company, it is very difficult because of the everyday's changing situation of the cyber attack. So this was the problem statement we are going to talk about today in detail, how AI powered solution can help us to resolve this sort of issue. So before we talk more about the like solution, everything, let's understand what is the impact of this impacting this to how it's impacting to the SME. This cyber attack is impacting to the SME market. So if you see the 40% of the cyber attack targeted the small business, only 14% are have adequately covered. Okay, so it's very difficult for them to survive. Average cost of the data breach is more than 200K, exceeds more than 200K for the SMEs. 60% of the small businesses are closed within the 6 months after the cyber attack. So different types of growing attacks, it's happening because of the cloud migration, remote work, IoT, and all these new technologies are coming. It's increasing the risk for the cyber attack, and it's difficult to find like the insurer company who provide the insurance to the cyber to this SMEs. Okay, they need to understand how to cover their risk, and SME need to understand the risk profile. For that, today we are going to talk more in detail. But before we talk more in detail about what to fix and how to fix, let's see how the traditional insurance are working as of today. So traditional insurance model says like how it's working. Like they are doing the when customer or a policy holder will go to the insurance company, how they analyze or do the assessment. They do the annual assessment of their risk. Okay, that's the way the current systems are. Okay, they have a static questionnaires. Okay, based on that they will evaluate the risk of the policyholder, and provide the quotation and provide the policy according to that. One size fit for all policies. It means like they have standard parameters for based on the certain criteria they are providing the policy to all the nation, but the risk is different for all SMEs. Okay, it's not same, and it's a dynamic. Okay, every day things are changing. So this is what the current model is saying. Limited visibility, it says like the real time inside, there is no dynamic profiling, no real time data inside there, so there is no visibility for the insurer as well as on the policy holder. So it's impacting to both and everyone. So this is the current challenges. The biggest challenge for the insurance industry and even the policy holder is the post breach response. It means like reactive response when the breaches happen. After that the reaction is like how to settle the claim, and it is going to impact to both the parties because the breaches happen, insurer and policyholder both got badly impacted. And it sometimes it goes to the lawsuit to discuss and cover the claim amount, and it is lots of disputes happen on this area. Okay, and because of that, it's their relationship between insurer and policyholders are not good. It's impact their business as well. So these are the traditional insurance model. When we're talking about the AI, in the AI world, we can see how we can fix this one, and how can it benefit to both the insurer and policyholder. Let's understand the proposed solution what we have for today's. So proposed solution is we are talking about the prepare the AI powered cyber risk scorecard. What does it mean by this one? The risk scorecard can be prepared based on the different data sources, which is available today, and to talk about the vulnerability, threat, breaches based on the historical data, and the dynamic risk profiling we can also do and current and latest status of the threat for that particular insurance company, for the particular policyholder company. So we can identify the on-time risk, historical data. We can use with the help of AI. We could have the large language model, where we can with the help of large language model will help us to identify the risk, as well as help us to identify the risk based on the historical data, and we can collect the risk from dynamic profiling. After collecting all this data, we can prepare the risk scorecard. That is what the trend is going towards industry. Okay, so this scorecard will help us to fix one scorecard will help us to fix many problem. Okay, but before we go and talk about, let's understand how it's going to fix this problem. To problem, so we saw here earlier, like we were talking about what is the problem statement, how what is the reason behind that. This one, like say annual assessment. Once you have a risk scorecard which can be dynamically collecting your data every day, so it's be continuous monitoring. There is no annual assessment, it be everyday monitoring. When you're talking about static questionnaire, it could be dynamic data collection. Questionnaire is the old way of working, but the dynamic data collection will help you. Every day, your risk profile will change based on that. You can collect the data. So understand this way, like collecting data, preparing the scorecard, how is going to get benefit to the insurer and policyholder. The it should benefit to both. Then the objective will be achieved. How is going to benefit to the both? Let's take example before the cyber attack is happen. If insurer knows based on their profile what type of risk is policyholder is owning, he can provide the different types of quote. Policyholder should know what is the risk on is their business, so how they can mitigate before really the breaches happen. So that's where the scorecard will help, and it will help more. It will help to the insurance company also give the correct premium to the policyholder. It's not a one size fit for all, because based on everyone risk profile is different, everyone's risk threat is different. Okay, so based on that, they need to provide the policies amount or the insurance to the agent. So everyone will get the tailored policy based on their risk profile. And the advantage of this one, insurer company will be will be able to evaluate the correct premium and identify the correct risk, and they can share this risk with the policyholder. And the good part for the policyholder is they should know what is the risk in their business, so they can mitigate and they can reduce the premium. Okay, if they are not reducing the premium, they are owning the risk and I'm paying the higher premium. So this is dynamic day-to-day situation. It's not about how, like you have a one-time activity. That's where the nowadays the risk assessments are happening based on the data what we collected in the form of a scorecard. Now, most important thing is the claim, where when we talk about the insurance, the claim is the most important part. So earlier, when like before introducing the risk scorecard, the it more on the reactive. After the claim, what to do and how to settle the claim. It's be more on proactive approach. Why? Why the risk should not breach? Okay, there's no point to risk the breach. How to mitigate the risk? That is a proactive measure we are taking after developing the scorecard that help you to dynamically creating the profile, to identify the risk, and informing to the insurer as well as on the policyholder. That's a way we can maintain the good relationship, as well as it could benefit to both the parties. That is what the advantage of the risk scorecard, AI driven risk scorecard. So let's see. The scorecard will not help only the dynamic profile creation. This is for the insurer and policyholder, but it's more. It has a more thing we can do through this AI-driven scorecard. Let's understand what else we can do. So once the scorecard is available, okay, it helps us the claim processing, the historical data, and all this data can be monitored, and accordingly the policy and guideline has been changed, and it can be a beneficiary for both the insurance and policyholder. The risk mitigation plan can be prepared. Portfolio management will be more easy because you have a everyday day-to-day risk is there. It be again benefit both the insurer and policyholder both, and it because of the dynamic nature, the every day is changing the rule based on the every state, based on the nation. It could be dynamically control everything rather than beyond everything beyond the paper base. So now the risk-based profiling, dynamic reporting, it is helping us insurer and policyholder a lot to resolve this issue. Now insurance industry moving this one. This is one solution for helping to everyone. So now let's understand what the case study says in the market. So case study says like because of once you develop this model, okay, and you implement this model, the AI based risk scorecard, okay, 75% reduction in the policy issuance time. So means we are taking the less time to issue the policy and providing the more options, or more feedback or more detail with the policyholder, and it get the benefit to both insurers and the policyholder. Now Another, the case study say another benefit, the 42% improvement in the loss ratio. Okay, so more accurate risk assessment, dynamic risk collection, talking about collecting more the risk profile on dynamic basis, it helps us to prevent the claim. Instead of reactive, it should be more on proactive. And then it built the good relationship between the SMEs, the SMEs built the good relationship, built a good relationship with the insurance company, because because everyone knows there what is the risk is there and how to mitigate the risk. That help us to generate the lot more business. Okay, and it gives the confidence to both the insurer as well as on the policy holder. Okay, you can. I have wrote couple of articles. Okay, which you can see more in detail. You can find all these informations. Okay, let's see. Let me share some detail with all of you guys. Okay, so these are my published article where you can see and check. You can find more detail how to implement how AI-driven risk scorecard will help us to improve the operation efficiency. How it can be a give more benefit. You can collect more detail of this one. But for today's session, that's all. If you have any question, you can post me. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.